Fire officials suspect the victim may have fallen to his death along these steep cliffs. They want the public to heed the warning of these signs. The situation seems to be changing by the moment here. We are certainly monitoring it as the emergency crews come and go.
Go ahead,
Marty and Susan, can you hear me out
here?
here?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Go ahead. Just crossing our path right here, the field right directly in front of us. The bulldozer is actually chasing these flames, pushing them across the field. So what do you do next, sir?
What we'll do now is come in here and we'll put another dozer line in here. Like we have a spot fire right here. Hang on a minute.
We're bringing this to you live as it happens, and we've come across these fire crews that are just diligently working out here. They've been out here for hours. You got to check this out. Dramatic video from New York City as a Good Samaritan saves an unconscious 4-year-old boy. Darren Shaker says those blood-curdling screams still haunt him, along with the thought that even in this expansive apartment complex, no one else came out to help. The hotshot uses a small CO2 cartridge to launch the pepper cloud with a bang. And how about the crowd back here? You guys excited? Oh, yeah. May the force be with us all. And those high winds knocked down this tree here in El Cajon near the CHP headquarters. You can see where the bark was just stripped right from the tree as it toppled over. Thank you, Jody. We begin with some breaking news. This morning, we're learning more about Iran's secret uranium enrichment facility that sparked international controversy. Even as the days passed and the situation was looking grim, this entire community was holding out hope that Chelsea King would be found alive. Good morning, Marianne and Jason. Police say this all started with a party that got out of control. It ended in gunfire in the 600 block of 5th Street here in Chula Vista. 3 people were shot. An off-duty officer lives in this area. He is involved. Joining us this morning is Captain Gary Wedge with the Chula Vista Police Department. Thank you for being here. He's one of many officers that have been here overnight as this investigation continues. What can you tell me about what happened this morning?
We're still trying to determine exactly what happened. As you've seen, there are a number of people involved, a number of people at the party, as well as a number of officers who have interviews to conduct and speaking with the people who have been shot.
We're just getting word that we have breaking news to share with you this morning. This is 2141 Valley View Boulevard. You can see quite a few emergency responders, some flames to both the structure and some trees surrounding that area.
Well, you guys need a lot more hair and makeup time than I do, right?
Yeah, because we do it ourselves.
Yeah, I got you on that one. Okay, gotta go.
Yeah, right. Shattered glass and twisted metal. What's left of this minivan is hoisted to the roadside just west of Pine Valley. Surprisingly, this was the man behind the wheel, still clutching his briefcase.
I'm surprised after seeing the car that I was able to walk out and stand here before everybody.
Robert Zakar says he was driving to El Centro when the icy weather caught him by surprise.
I tried to slow down. I, just came off the road and rolled.
A witness called for help.
I guess the car was on an edge, ready to fall over, and the CHP held it up while I climbed out.
He walked away with just a few cuts on his hands and a rip in his shirt.
I'm fine. This is it.
Zakar hasn't even had time to call his wife and 2 kids in Sabre Springs to tell them what's happened.
I don't want to scare them just yet.
Directly across the interstate, crews work to recover another vehicle that launched 200 feet into this valley below. The CHP says this accident happened yesterday. Incredibly, the 2 people inside, a 48-year-old man and his 37-year-old wife, survived the impact. They were both taken to Sharp Hospital. The car was recovered today, dragged over jagged rocks up a steep hillside. The mangled wreckage tells the story of the intense impact, and CHP officers hope it sends a serious message.
You see that right there? That's what happens when you don't slow down in the rain and the snow. The speed limit's 70 out here on a good day, not when it's raining, not when it's slowing.
A lesson Robert Zakar lived to tell.
Again, I'm blessed, I'm fortunate. I thank God every minute.
Monica Dean, NBC 739.
His head's over on this side, I believe.
Oh, he's adorable. That's sad, too, because he shouldn't be here.
Look closely under the words "to protect and serve." This pup must have thought this would be a safe place to hide.
Oh, you're a cute little baby seal.
When I first got here, there was about 6 cars here, 6 police cars. There was an undercover car, so this guy's getting a lot of protection.
San Diego police say the report was unusual.
There was a radio call here at about 4 o'clock this morning that there was a baby seal crossing the street.
As officers tried to cajole the animal back to the beach, he found a cozy spot under this patrol car stopped on Abbott Street.
And the seal crawled under the car, and it's been there ever since.
Crouching down to sneak a peek.
I didn't know it was going to be under a police car in the middle of the street right in front of my house.
Some took pictures, others tried using their own tactics to coax him out. The seal has been under this patrol car for more than 3 hours now, and people are concerned, is he just scared or could he be hurt?
Okay, go ahead.
SeaWorld officials arrive and ID this animal as a California sea lion. In a few quick minutes in front of a curious crowd and just a little protest, the two-person team makes a successful rescue. Better stuck under a police patrol car than in the back of one, but in the end, this feisty sea lion ends up behind bars, at least until he's rehabilitated and released.
It's definitely thin and dehydrated, but it's got lots of good attitude.
Monica Dean, NBC 739.